On the seventh day of Lent, the three pillars of prayer, fasting, and almsgiving work in tandem to transform our lives and renew our spirits. In the Catholic tradition, forgiving those who are indebted to us is not merely a suggestion, but a spiritual necessity for receiving God's own mercy. Holding on to grievances or financial bitterness creates a barrier between our souls and the grace of the Holy Spirit. By releasing others from their debts, whether material or emotional, we imitate the unconditional generosity of the Father and free ourselves from those bondages. This act of letting go purifies the heart, making it a fit dwelling place for the Lenten desert experience. Matthew chapter 6, verse 12, we come across true charity. During this holy season, let's invoke looking at our neighbors through the eyes of Christ rather than the lens of worldly justice. When we insist on every penny or every apology owed to us, we forget the immense debt of sin that Christ paid on our behalf. The Church teaches you and I that mercy triumphs over judgment, especially when we encounter those who are struggling and unable to repay. Forgiveness is a powerful form of almsgiving that costs nothing but our pride, yet yields eternal treasures in heaven. As we fast from food, we must also fast, abstain from resentment and the desire for retribution against our brothers and sisters, our neighbors, our friends, our relatives, and near and dear ones, our neighbors. Choosing to forgive debtors now prepares you and I to approach the altar with a clean conscience and a heart full of peace. It is an act of faith that trusts in God's providence to provide for our needs rather than relying on what is owed by others. Let the seventh day of Lent be a turning point where we break the chains of debt and replace them with the bonds of Christian love. By emptying ourselves of these claims, my dear brothers and sisters, we make room to be filled with the joy of the upcoming resurrection. May our willingness to pardon others reflect the light of Christ to a world desperate for reconciliation and hope. God bless you.